Can Jamaica win gold in the men's 4x400 meter final without Antonio Watson? And Adelle Tracey makes it through to the 800 meter finals. Wow. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. Drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at it and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, surprisingly, Jamaica's Adelle Tracey made it through to the finals in women's 800 meters, which happens later today. This she did in a personal best in the women's 800 meters semi-final. What was truly surprising is that world ranked number 4 and veteran and national champion Natoya Gould-Toppin did not make it through. Gould-Toppin, who ran in heat number 2, ended up in the 3rd position with a time of 2 minutes 76, which was just not fast enough. She was in the 3rd position, so she was not in the top 2 qualifiers, and because her heat was one of perhaps the slowest heat, she did not go through to the finals.
May well just be the top 2. Gould-Toppin, she's left a little gap for Raven Rogers on the inside, and now Gemma Reekie leaving it late but striking at exactly the right time. Gemma Reekie and Raven Rogers, Gould-Toppin will have to wait.
However, as we stated, Adelle Tracey, who ran in heat number 3, did make it through based on the time. This was one of the fastest heats. She ran a time of 1 minute 50. That's 1 minute 58.99, a new personal best.
Mora will need to be totally focused here. Qualifying line illustrated on your graphics, so we may well get 4 through here. Mora leaning back. It's a ragged looking technique but deceptively effective. Mora's okay, so too.
He spoke with TVJ after her 800 meter semi-final.
She did 1:58.99. That's a personal best, and she's into the final of the women's 800 meters. Adelle, fabulous championships you've been having, because you broke the 1500 meters national record here earlier as well. Talk to me about the run just now.
Oh gosh, I'm honestly just in a bit of shock. I knew that I was in good shape off the back of the 15, but to make a world final, honestly, it's like everything I've ever dreamed of, so I'm delighted.
Tell me about the tactical plan you went in with.
I honestly just wanted to have fun. I was like, I know that's the way that I run best, just enjoying myself, going through that process, and yeah, just really focused on that. There was a bit of traffic and a fall in the race, so it was just a case of just like trying to keep focused and get back in that zone.
Yes, I was coming to that when the South African runner fell on the 2nd leg, if it had any effect on you at all, and how were you able to keep focused?
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to really run intuitively, and when I
So surprisingly, Adelle Tracey, even she seems surprised, makes it through and improves herself. Remember, in the heats, she ran a national record in 800 meters and has come back now to run a new personal best. Incredible. Now, Jamaica also runs the men's 4x400 meter relay finals today. We did this by topping heat number 2 in yesterday's heats. Jamaica ran and won in 2 minutes 59.82, a season's best. This, of course, was in heat number 2.
To the Italians with Sibilio, the 400 hurdle specialist. This is going to get very, very tight. You know, Sibilio has found a way through on the inside, and he's tripped the Kenyan who's going backwards. Anderson's going to take it. Fabulous finish by the French for 2nd. Italy.
So Jamaica enters today's finals with the 5th fastest qualifying time. And the team that I see here is Machine McDonald on the first leg. He ran a brilliant split yesterday. Javon Powell in the 2nd leg. Zadrian Barnes on the 3rd leg. And surprisingly, Dadrian Anderson on that fourth leg. I don't know why I thought that there might have been a change, because I thought they would have probably bring in the 400 meter champion. Maybe I'm not understanding this. Now, as I said, Rashid McDonald ran a brilliant leg. His split was actually 44.72 in the opening. That was pretty good. So Rashid McDonald, Javon Powell, Zadrian Barnes, and DeAndre Anderson on the ankle leg. Now, Sean Bailey, the national champion, as you're seeing him here, he was injured. I was kind of wondering why I wasn't seeing Antonio Watson. So maybe I'm not understanding something. Maybe I'm a little confused. Maybe I'm a little behind the time, because it would seem to me the most logical thing would be to bring in Antonio Watson. I suspect they're probably going to bring him in. So for me, I think the gold medal winning team, or at least a silver medal, because I do believe Jamaica has a massive chance of actually winning a gold medal here. I believe that team would have to be, in my humble opinion, Rashid McDonald on the opening leg. Now bear with me. Then I'd throw in Rashawn Clark, the 400 meter hurdle champion. He's a little bit like he's around a 45.08, I think, at his best. He's very young, 19 years of age. He had a good amount of time to rest and recover. Remember, as I said, Sean Bailey's out. He's just out. So I would run the team. Rashawn Clark, Rashawn Bailey to Rashid McDonald to Rashawn Clark to Zandrian Barnes to Antonio Watson. And if that's a team, we're looking at a gold medal. As far as I'm concerned, the worst we could possibly get is a silver. But I think that team, especially with Antonio Watson's current mindset, he's had enough time to rest. Rashawn Clark also. If you add the youngster, add Antonio, and they're all youngsters, by the way, Antonio Watson at the back, it's game over. It's a gold medal. So I think we cannot win without Antonio Watson. And I think if we threw in Rashawn Clark, particularly since Sean Bailey's injured, it's game over. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I am just absolutely convinced that there's a huge possibility for us to walk away with 2 gold medals today, the final day of World Championships Budapest 2023, which is in the men's 4x400 meter relay. And I said, for me, the team has got to be, because I don't have that link. My link has not reached out to me, but I am thinking Rashid McDonald. I know I'm repeating myself, but just bear with me. Rashawn Clark, the 400 meter hurdles. I mistakenly said champion. Apologies. He's not the champion. Rashawn Clark to Zandrian Barnes to, of course, the Antonio Watson. I believe that's a gold medal you're looking at right there. That's my personal opinion, and I've also given you my opinion regarding the women. Women running the 4x400 meter relay. I'm saying it here, Peter Lloyd World. I think we can walk away with 2 gold medals today. Adelle Tracey, I don't think she's going to medal, but I think the fact that she's actually gotten through to the finals is a huge deal. Plus, she has ran 2 PBs. That's massive. And in the 800 meters, that's absolutely massive. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit notification bell, hit like. But remember, your royals, kings, and queens, bless up.